Like, it's very dangerous entering short on these bottoms because these 1 minute candles are liquidation. Let's look over GRT real quick. GRT had a pump up. If we go on the hourly, but the hourly is still like not really that big of a pump. From 40 cents all the way to 42, that's barely a pump. But over the days, like from March 12th until now, it went from 31 and it peaked at 45. I did see it did not get that double top. It still is trying to cool down. Our size cooled down. I could not make a trade right here on GRT though. I feel like it's coming back down. Oh, I already had GRT up here. Okay. Yeah, so this was the target for GRT. 53. It double top up there. Nice. And after that, it started coming back down, so that would have been a short entry for GRT at 53. Come back down. Some people may take profits down here at 30. Some people are still holding their short open for GRT. All right. But GameStop's still in this slow downtrend. Let's see what YouTube's saying right here. Reminder, some of the coins you don't want to short. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Probably don't want to short those coins. They both have catalysts that could pump the price. And speaking about Doge, let's look at Dogecoin on the daily chart. This is our daily chart for Doge. And we notice like it's slowly trying to retrace back down towards that first floor level, the first pump around 5 cents. If it retraces back down to 5, that's going to be good for the long term. It's going to spread out. Maybe some of the exchanges will get out of their positions, sell it to retails. But if from the upside of Doge, like it's down 7 times. Dogecoin is down negative 700% from that big run up that we noticed during the Saturday Night Live event. I know there's people still shorting Doge from there. You can check on KuCoin. Like some people are up over maybe like 4,000%. But yep. Some people are up 14,000% as well. Could you imagine being up 14,000% on a position and still not taking profit? That's a different level of mentality there. And that could be exchanges rather than individuals.
I could.
But you have to watch it. You have to babysit it until it gets there. $14,000. I mean 14,000%. I'm not holding Dogecoin right now, WishCloud. I'm not trading Doge currently. I'm holding
Like
a
you don't
short on
you don't even
Gala.
have one, is what you're telling us right now, Tame?
Yeah. I don't even have one Dogecoin.
This is weird news.
Like, personally, I don't have one
Same.
Doge. Why is it weird? I kept telling people it's going to go to 8. Why would I want to hold it if I'm telling people it's going to go to 8?
Target of 8, yeah.
Yeah, now you're telling me I should aim for 5.
No, I'm saying the first run up was 5 for Doge. That first floor of Doge was 5 cents. But it's slowly downtracing until we get back down. So it's possible it could go all the way down there. But the big peak up right here, 8.4. I'll draw the line. And then let's get 8 right here. This is the first one. And then right here, the floor is right here, possibly. And I'm telling you, like, we could even see. I hate to say this, especially on YouTube Live, but if all the Dogecoin on Robinhood is not held by the users, say if Robinhood owns actually 75% that's not traded between users, that they're using as liquidity, and they're just holding it, And if they slowly phase out of Doge, they would dump it on the market. And even if they dump Dogecoin to 1 penny, they would still make heavy profit. They could sell it all the way to 1 cent and make huge profits. I don't think they would want to market sell in the market like that. They may want to negotiate with somebody else
Hey,
to see if another firm wants to buy their
do you
stuff.
see an inverted head and shoulders on Doge right now?
You got some price action on Bitcoin too. I'm just wondering if Bitcoin's going to get rejected around here.
I'm looking on the daily chart, so my Bitcoin predictions have been pretty well lately over the past year. It's a little bit spread out, but the last prediction that we recovered between 38K to 45K, we're still like in that range, and we've been in that range for a long time. So I think Bitcoin's eventually bound to bounce back up to 45K again.
Is there a inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour?
Possibly. Let me so what's your start date? Because I don't see it on mine. I see this thing possibly from March 9th, but you know,
I haven't looked yet. I was looking at the Robinhood charts, which I don't trust. So
Oh.
I'm pulling my computer right now to look.
No. Look, this inverse head and shoulders. I think you have your chart like completely stretched out. There's not really a good inverse head and shoulders.
Yeah. Robinhood does that. That's why I was asking, because it's going to take me 2 minutes to get my chart set up.
I see a head and shoulders. I mean, you go on the daily, it looks like a head and shoulders. And if that shoulder doesn't break up, we could still be in a more downtrend back towards that 38K level for Bitcoin. Maybe even see as low as 35K. Yeah, Elon hasn't tweeted in a long time about Dogecoin.
Tim, when did you get out of your Doge?
Didn't he just tweet last week?
When did I get out of Doge? I've been out of Doge for a very long time.
Well, what price was it at when you got out?
I did a scalp. Last time I did a scalp, I think I sold like 14.75 on a scalp, and then I got out. And then we got all this news about Russia and stuff coming in. And then I was still anticipating, like, the Russia thing, I wasn't anticipating that yet. I was anticipating the interest rate hike. That was my next bearish thing. So, alright, so here's my last activity on Dogecoin, for you guys wondering. Between, like, 13th of February to the... 13th of February, that's, like, the last day I kind of traded Dogecoin. I haven't really traded it since then. It didn't look that good, because we had a big pump up. It was a random pump up. Took profits. I took profits late. I took profits at 14.75 and we ran all the way up to 15.8. So I had multiple hours to take profits. I took profits really late, 14.75. And it's very bad, like when I took profits, because I was sleeping. I got it really cheap a few days before. I was sleeping. And then it ran up. And then after it ran up, it did go to 15 for a while. I didn't get back in because the price was at 15. I didn't want to buy it higher. And then after that, we just slowly downtrend. And we had a big sell-off one day. So when it went to 10.5, I was debating scalping it on my account. I didn't scalp it on my account, though, because I was too busy with Gala. But Gala was a good play for me still. Gala's still printing money for me. The only way I'm going to lose money on Gala, if it jumps to 30 cents, and then jumps to 36 without going through my take profit at 30. If it goes to 30, that's my stop loss trigger. But we're only at 22.5, so that last pump up at 24 doesn't scare me. I already have a stop loss at 30. My entry is at 36. So either way, I'm making money on Gala play. But for Dogecoin, if it goes to 8, I may acquire more. Gala broke the downward wedge though, pumped up, but now it's heading back in, so it may go lower. Long-term bag for Dogecoin though. Might put some more Doge in the long-term bag, but my long-term bag is mostly related to Pulse Chain and HETS. And I'm gonna be honest, Dogecoin wasn't an ERC20, so I'm not gonna copy that. You guys do realize that when you're holding these ERC20 tokens in your wallets, you're gonna get a free airdrop of a PRC20 version. So I'd rather hold a bunch of HETS and stuff that I'm gonna get a copy of inside my wallet whenever the Pulse Chain airdrop comes. And that's free. Just by holding, you get it for free. HETS did the same thing with Bitcoin. People just holding Bitcoin got free HETS.
So Tame, I'm looking at my chart from March 9th on the 4-hour candles till now. It's a really crappy head and shoulders with two heads, or a double head, or a split head, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, if you look at the daily, we've just been in a downturn though. But yeah, we'll get these random pumps up for Doge.
Well, it's on a side. If you put it on a sideways slant, like if you run a trend line, it's kind of there.
I try to warn people, like, leverage trading is so dangerous right now because exchanges want to liquidate as many people as possible. Yeah, you just need them in your wallet, WishCloud. So if you have, and it has to be your wallet, not your exchange, not Coinbase. Like if you have MetaMask wallet and you have these ERC20 tokens, just holding them there before the fork, you're gonna get a free airdrop. But for Dogecoin, I would not short it. Definitely would not short it because we saw it last pump, it was as low as 13.45 and shot up to 21 cents back in January. So it could do almost 200% on some of these random pumps. The lower the prices, the higher percentage it could gain. So right here from 11, if it goes from 11 to 21, even 2 times would get liquidated. Speaking about liquidations, let's go back and check on Ape. It's around 13. Trying to get a little bit of buy pressure back up here. It's a very shitty token though.
How about Cardano 88? You see the thing dipping down in the 60-cent region?
I'm not touching Cardano. Fuck Cardano. Nothing's trash. Currently it's trash in my opinion.
I mean, if it went to like 60 cents, would you buy one?
No. People like to scalp it down there. I don't want to take the risk with Cardano. Because you have so many other tokens that are better. And people are going to start realizing that with instant settlement and so many better cryptos, it's going to be easier for some cryptos to die out.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that at 6 cents. But I've been wrong before.
All right, so the news came out. China says Xi and Biden, 2 hours call focused on the need for peace in Ukraine. And this article came out a few minutes ago, about 11:50 a.m. So let's see if the SPY had a pump up from that coming out. This came out about 5 minutes ago. S&P 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually down from when this article came out, but maybe get a little bit of pump. I don't know if Biden will be able to convince China not to get involved, though. It says, the Chinese summary of the call said Xi told Biden that the U.S. and China, as permanent members of the UN Security Council and the world's two largest economies, must not only lead the development of China-U.S. relations on the right track, but also shoulder our due international responsibilities and make efforts for world peace and tranquility. Last week, Moscow asked Beijing for military and economic assistance to wage its war against Ukraine, and the initial intelligence report suggested China had agreed. Spokesmen for both Russia and Chinese governments publicly deny that Moscow has reached out to Beijing for help. Both the unprecedented economic sanctions imposed on Russia by NATO members and G7 countries in response to the invasion have left Russia isolated, and some analysts say desperate for financial assistance and military supplies. Beijing has little interest in becoming embroiled in the economic battle between Moscow and the rest of the developed world. China is not a party to the crisis, nor does it want the sanctions to affect China, Foreign Minister Wang Yi said during a phone call Monday with Spain's Foreign Minister, Jose Manuel Ibarres. So, look, this could become bullish for the markets. We could start seeing a little bit more pumps for some of these stocks, especially like some of these Chinese stocks went up a lot after this news came out a while back. It could be bullish for the markets. Bitcoin, though, in the 1 minute, Bitcoin's trying to pump back up. This is what we're looking at. It did have this random pump up all the way to 41,000 and some change. And then it cooled down pretty fast. This is a very fast cool down because it was a very fast pump up. If you see your RSI pattern look like this, you know it's a very quick cool down. But if your RSI is like the steeper the slope, faster run up. Fast run up, probably going to fast run down. Slow run up, slow run down.
And be careful with Jasmine. It looks like it's breaking the support here. It's trying to.
Yeah. Let me we haven't really had another trading halt since May's. We had a few halts this morning though. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 halts this morning. Let's check on Sarah real quick. See how Sarah's doing after the halt.
Actually, my bad. On Jasmine, it's not. I had it zoomed in a little too far. It's actually testing resistance right now.
It's very unfortunate. Around 3 o'clock, that's when we're going to get more of the trading volume today. Let's check on Shiba Inu. SHIB's staircasing back up. It's still in that 220 range. Oh, look at that. God. SHIB just shot up a lot in the 1 minute. The volume increased by 25 billion. Wow. That's random. SHIB is pumping still. Let me
You think it's go back to the teens? You think it's go back down like right about 20?
Well, it's currently pumping. SHIB has those catalysts where they have their doggy DAO, which is active now. People can vote. Community Wolf. Let me check their recent updates in their Discord. I think they may come out with some games for SHIB in the future. Oh yeah, SHIB's pumping right here. SHIB had the golden cross come in around 2186, and now we're sitting above 91 RSI at 2209. But we zoom out to the hourly, like a lot of these cryptos, like We have positive news. Let me go ahead and write the announcement so people understand what's happening.
It looks like Jasmine's still pumping too.
Yeah, because Bitcoin's trying to break out of this little wedge on the 1 minute. I still don't trust it. We got a new hourly candle that came in 12 o'clock candle New York time. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I was looking at that myself.
Yeah, it's like shit is up there. But the RSI is up there too. Hmm. All right, I put it in chart channel as well if you want to say about charts.
Got a small bearish engulfing candle on the 1 minute Bitcoin.
Let's check on Ape again real quick. Oh my god. So Ape is back at the support line. And this is what I mentioned. People that are trying to short it right here, they're already liquidate right here. This is a very scary situation. In my opinion, it's not worth $13 billion. All right. Sorry, how did my keyboard have autocorrect for that? I have about 50 people in the Discord that want one of the NFTs. I'll be sending NFTs to those people. Eventually, I'll have utility for my NFT collection as well, so it's not just a piece of art. This is what my collection looks like right here. This is the first crown. There's going to be more than some utility, but this is just the most common one. And member in the Discord that messaged me their address, I'm sending them one of these as well. The Twitter for Bitcoin Archive says that it's been 128 days since Bitcoin's all-time high. Those days have seemed to come by pretty fast. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it? Some people are holding a short for 128 days. That's a long time to hold your short position open. I think Apes is trying to get over that support line again. We were kind of in the oversold range down here. Now we're getting back into the overbought. If you would have bought this on the first oversold range at 20, you'd have had to take profit pretty quick or when it's coming back down. But I feel like Ape is possible for shorting. If you manage your risk, you could short Ape, but be very cautious shorting it and longing it. If you want to scalp Ape, be very cautious. But right here, this has a lot of price spread. Like we saw as high as $15 and then as low as $12 and some change. So it's possible.
What the?
What happened?
What?
Ape is pumping again. Ape is at
Yeah,
13.62.
it's-
If you're shorting, be careful. It could go back up towards that liquidation mark at 14. I'm telling you, there's not much volume though. This is why it's dangerous. I don't like using leverage on stuff that has no volume.
I just don't like the 40s Bitcoin. We need to just go back down to the 30s.
Well, it's coming back down.
If you saw a streamer like Crypto Face shorting or something, you could liquidate them with if they use $10 million, you could use $1 million and liquidate them. You can wait until it's pushing resistance and then you can buy to liquidate. And that's on spot trading to pump the
But how do
candle
you
up there.
know? Are you sure? But I mean, they could just have a cushion buy. You'll never know.
Well, if he's live streaming, you can see everything. You're going to know if he has cushion or not. And the exchanges, they see everything as well. They see all your trades.
Yeah.
Dogecoin is looking nice though.
I mean, but that is
I think
something
the whole
where
market's gonna be
Ethereum,
pump
man.
faked right now, and we're gonna dip.
ETH seems to be running.
Now everyone's gonna jump in, and then they're gonna get left with their pants down.
God, Ethereum's at 28.92.
Yeah, if it breaks that, I'm looking at 35, maybe even 4,000.
Mm.
I think that's that inverse head and shoulders I saw.
I'm getting all kinds of notifications about this ape on like every platform.
Yeah.
They're trying to push it.
You know what's funny about the ape also? I think the founders of Gemini had a picture in their profile. Oh, GameStop's on CNBC right now. I'll play it real quick.
Ways to make money, including launching an NFT marketplace by the end of the second quarter. CNBC tech correspondent Steve Kovac joining us now. Steve.
All right, so they're CNBC is on the news talking about how GameStop's going to launch an NFT platform. They talk about their unexpected loss during its fourth quarter. We can put the full link of the article here. I'll put it in the news channel. I'll put it in the GameStop channel as well in the Discord. Alright, so I put it in GameStop channel and now I'll put it in news. GameStop sinks on fourth quarter result as company searches for new ways to make money. That's the article. The title is the whole... and they have the video as well, so I guess that's something. Let's see how GameStop's doing after that came out. GameStop's still down $89. It's still breaking right here. Yeah. It can retrace back down now. Let me put this in the chart channel. But we also have these options expiring today, so on the short term we do have room to dip, long term we have room to go up. What is this? Let's see what the Russell's looking like. I don't even see it on here anymore for stocks. I think AMC might be dipping as well, yeah. AMC's still dipping as well. Bitcoin? Bitcoin's holding up there. Bitcoin's looking pretty good today. Let's see what YouTube says. Oh yeah, it's possible
Bitcoin's a
that...
master of deception.
Yeah. Gala just spiked up to 22.8. God, Gala spiked up to 22.8. RSI is only halfway there too, 55. If it gets triple top and rejection, that's going to become bearish again though. How do you guys on YouTube feel about crypto right now?
I think we're in for a ride here, Tame.
Yeah. You guys want to look at Lucid Motor stock real quick? Let's look
Are
at
they going to
Lucid.
raise their prices too? I saw an article with that.
On the 5-minute, we had this golden cross come in for Lucid at 24, then it shot all the way up to $26 per share before it became overbought. But it's accumulating here. I feel like Lucid's trying to make higher highs. Yeah, it's very weird. Ape was listed on all the exchanges at the same time almost. Is this a 5-minute chart? Yeah. I'm making a chart real quick.
How about this, Tim? What do you have for a feeling for leaving your short on there?
No pressure. I got the stop loss at 30.
Well, where would you sell it on its way down if at its max? Like, where would you take your max profit at?
What? Depends on the RSI really.
Copy that. So you just go in RSI. You don't really have like a threshold you're going with.
Right. I didn't take profit at 19.5. I could have, but still holding it. Market still bearish. Lucid was a good one. So Lucid, the golden cross came in during the accumulation. That's really good. All right, I finished that Lucid chart real quick. Where does AMC at? Okay, I had two different charts open. So this is Lucid Motor Company. Let me finish this chart real quick. All right, file open. I'll put this in chart channel real quick too. All right, I put the Lucid chart in the chart channel as well. But the catalyst for Lucid, like once they get more cars up and get their production ramped up, it would be good for the company. All right, let me minimize Discord real quick. I'll get to everybody on Discord later for sending your NFTs. Let's go through. Let's look at Ethereum again. Ethereum's up there. It's almost at $3,000 again.
I'm longing it now.
You're longing it after our size is high? What was your entry price?
On the breakout Actually, I'm taking profit at 289, like right underneath the last peak.
Yeah.
If it breaks out, I may jump in because I think it will go 35, maybe higher.
Okay.
But right
Hey,
now, I know it's going to retest that peak, so I'm going to take that.
I haven't heard you mention. What about Solana? Do you even have any things about that one?
I don't like Solana because they can turn off their network at any time. But if you want to invest in something like Solana, you're more than welcome to.
No, I just didn't know if you had taken any notice at any of their charts or think their coin's going to go back up to 200 or something from its 80 position.
I generally stopped watching Solana. I stopped watching Solana the day they turned off their network at over $200 on the
Yeah,
excuse
when they shit the market there, when everybody couldn't do anything and they were above the 200, that's when it flicked the light off for more than half of everybody with it.
Yeah, so the day Solana turned off their network, even Richard Hart called them out as well. I did not go into Solana.
That was the day the music died.
So since my NFT is on the Polygon network, let's check Matic real quick. Polygon Matic. Let's check it on the 4 hour. So we can see on the 4 hour, on the 7th of February, it was pumping. Matic was pumping. It was over $2 per. Now we're sitting under $1.50 per Matic. But look, a golden cross came in above this current price. Let me go ahead and put Matic's not pumped yet, so let me put this one in there as well. This is going to be a freebie. Sorry, I'm just working on this Matic chart real quick. Alright, so this is the Matic 4 hour chart.
Where do you see Matic climbing up to?
Here we go, ready to take profit.
Alright, I'm just working on the chart right now. I usually don't want to try to predict the price. I just RSI trade. If you try to predict the price, you're going to get burned sometimes. Or you're going to take profit too early sometimes.
Like me, watch. I'm going to take profit at the peak, and it's going to smash through it.
Alright, so I got the Matic chart made. Let me put it in chart streamer real quick too. But before I put it in there, let's go on the daily real quick for Matic. You can see Matic's been in this downtrend ever since December when it spiked up. But sometimes when Matic's in a position like this, it does spike. Matic is super cheap for sending.
My
Ooh, US dollar is up compared to Japanese. God, is that 109 on September, and now on the daily, we're at like 119.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
The euro's down versus the US dollar. Silver spiked up to over 26 per. Now it's back down. Gold did spike over 2,000 as well. Gold's already back down to 1930. So, oh, Netflix. Look at Netflix right here. Netflix is trying to pump on the daily. Let me but RSI is up there for Netflix. Let me I don't want to touch Netflix right now. Tesla's up there on the daily as well. RSI is getting a little bit overbought. Apple Computer also pumping up. That's why VIX is down a lot. SPX is trying to pump as well. Ethereum to US dollar. Ethereum's at 2,900. But yeah, that USD to Japan. Let's go back to apes real quick. Ape is holding around that support line. It's not going back under it yet. It did wick down, but it's still holding above it. Ideally, people shorting want to see Ape go right back down. Hey, YouTube. Thoughts about Wave? I like Wave. You can make your own cryptocurrency on Wave, or your own token. That's why we're seeing Waves get new highs like $31. I think Wave's slowly going to push up. The RSI is pretty high for Waves, so we're breaking these higher high for Waves. That's what I like about Waves. Could be a good one to add to the long-term bag. If we zoom out Waves on a daily chart, it's looking pretty good. A while back, remember we were shorting Waves back in February. We were shorting it and making huge profits shorting this thing. It went down as low as $7. But then their upgrades and stuff finally came through, and now they're pumping. But Waves is pumping. Let me show you their platform real quick. So this is Waves platform. And basically, it's very easy to build apps on here as well. Let me show you the roadmap so we don't get any confusion on the dates. So currently there's 2 million user wallets and a vibrant community across successful projects. They have 100,000 plus transactions in the mainnet daily and more than 250 validators. Waves boast a throughput of thousands of transactions per second. The current total value locked in the network is $2 billion, and about 80% of tokens are locked in staking. All of these have been achieved without any venture capitalist funding in the last 5 years. Waves, where are we going? So the key points are 2.0, new consensus with Ethereum virtual machine support, open collective new government modules, DAO framework, cross-chain finance bridge to all change. This is the biggest one right here. And then they're going to do the U.S. company and accelerator program. And they're very transparent as well. And then for step 4, they're going to do a bridge between digital worlds. 4 years, the promise of the NFTs in games and metaverse was the future. Now they are here. But the current challenge is in connecting different metaverses and blockchains. We aim to solve this problem with blockchain agnostic level 0 inter-metaverse protocol. And then they're going to do the company accelerator. They're going to be announcing a $150 million fund and an incubation program this spring to meet the demand and continue to develop and foster talent and market opportunities. We will additionally be launching a standalone DeFi fund for investing in selected Waves-based DeFi products Q1 2022. Here's the dates for the Wave. So in March 2022, this is where we are at right here. They have the U.S. Company Foundation. That's the last one right here. In April, they're going to do incubation launch for U.S. teams. The white paper, the Mother DAO launch.
ETH might be breaking out right now.
Yeah, Bitcoin might be breaking resistance right here.
So Waves for long term could be one of those good ones.
Yeah, I told you it would give me and just launch.
It's all right. You got your profit.
Hmm.
Still didn't break its resistance though. If you look at the 15, it has some previous wicks a little bit higher on Binance Global.
I think waves could possibly hit $50 after that funding round comes through. I mean, realistically, they have over $2 billion locked. That's a lot of money to be locked. The fuck? All right. Let me put this on the YouTube as well. I put it in announcements channel if you guys want to check in there. Let me reward my YouTube members as well with this image that I posted in the Discord. All right, put this on YouTube members. I think the YouTube member posts are pretty good, pretty accurate. Mm-hmm. Let's
Here we go.
Bitcoin. I mean, I see the pump on the hourly. It's at 41.2K. I see it up here. Let me check on 8. Oh my god.
Yeah, ape drops when Bitcoin goes up.
Yep.
I like how you started adding pictures. Like how it's got the ape thing on there, and you add the car to the Tesla one.
Yeah.
Tim, what is the RSI on your 4-hour for Doge? You normally have it up on the screen. I'm gonna try to check, but
All right, so I'll pull it real quick. Using mic settings, it's currently RSI is at 68.45, and the alligator's still curved up there. All right, finish with that chart. Let's go over to Bitcoin again real quick. Bitcoin's still up there on the 3-minute. It's kind of like pumping. We saw as high as 41.39. It's staircasing. It's been staircasing upwards. Question is, will it lose that momentum and come back down? Or is crypto going to come bull run right here? I feel like everything's in an overbought range. So we could see another dip back down before the big run.
Yeah, I'm looking on the daily on Bitcoin. If we do dip back down, that support's already been touched about 3 times on major pivot points on that daily. So possibly it might not even hold up this time.
All right. Yeah, you can't enter a position on a short for something with low volume, RJ, without entering at an absolute. So if you wanted to enter on apes, you don't enter at the middle of a candle for one. For two, you have to do absolute. Like up here, this white line. If you enter your short on the white line, you're pretty solid right here. After that run up, pretty solid. You have enough room, not because if you think it's gonna go down pretty fast, don't use too much leverage. And then right here, you're still in profit. You could take profit now. And yeah, you have to do absolutes, all those tops. You can't, if you enter a short down here and it spikes up, you're liquidate. If you enter your short at the bottom of the candle, you liquidate. So you have to be very careful with something like this. But if you're already well cushioned, congratulations on entering your ape short. Big congratulations to all you guys out there. In terms of Ethereum, I think we're going to reach $3,000 on ETH. ETH is trying to push to 3,000. So this is Ethereum. We're slowly making our way back up to 3,000. Are we going to get up there? That's the question. I think it has plenty of gas to get up there. Let me go ahead and check the SPY real quick. Because we're heading into the weekend as well. And crypto's already pumping during lunch hours. The SPY is looking really healthy. I think we might be getting to a recovery here. Since I am shorting Gala, let me double check something real quick. I gotta check their Twitter, make sure nothing. Make sure nothing too unusual is happening. They did a
space for you.
They did a live earlier today. It's a in conversation with Jane Hancock.
To idea of.
So let's see if they have any more updates on their games or anything else with Gala. Not yet. Nope. I feel like Gala does have room to pump though. What? I haven't played Town Star in a few days either. I need to get back on Town Star. I'm very heavy in profits on Gala, but those profits can be erased if we spike back up again. Like, I'm very happy. Let me check this hourly real quick. The thing is, we don't have the golden cross yet. I feel like it could retrace back down, then get the golden cross. But Gala, when it pumps, it rips. We're currently overbought 80 RSI, so I'm going to keep my short open. Because I have cushion, I'm all the way at 36, so I'm Gucci. I have all this cushion all the way up here, so I'm good. I don't see it doing a green candle all the way from here to here before my stop loss gets triggered at 30. So my stop loss is down here for 30. But we have been getting a little bit more buy pressure. We had the golden cross come in for Gala, didn't dip back down. Generally after we had Def Cross at 24, golden cross came in a little bit higher at 26, so hasn't really been working really well for Gala. The reason I did Gala, I was saying that if it hit a double top at 36 before, that I would enter my short. I already had the position there. It hit the double top, so got happy. There's been people shorting Gala since like 75 plus. I think even if crypto is pumping, we may see some dips before this is over. The highs though, we're getting some higher highs for Gala, but we also had some heavy rejection up here at 24. Might be another good short entry at 24 for some people, but gotta be very cautious. On the 5, we're definitely curving. I'll keep my short open a little bit longer. I have my stop loss. $0.9. Doge is still possible at 8. I mean, that's like the possible lowest that I think it could go before. So I'm not saying I want to put buy limits all the way down there, but it's a possibility. I mean, we went down to like 10.9 for Doge, and then even had as low as 10.6 was like the absolute low for Doge during this cycle. If you look on the daily, maybe this would be like the first breakout. But we've seen these breakouts before. They run up and then come right back down to even lower lows. It's not too much confirmation. A lot of big firms probably would not want to buy right here. And there's actually a lot of big firms that don't even want to buy crypto at all. At all. Yep. If anybody does want to join the Discord though, email tametheark@gmail.com or add me directly on Discord. This is my Discord name at the top. Tametheark, hashtag 8442. Current long-term position, shorting Gala since 36 cents. Still keeping it open. I'm going to post on the Discord when I exit my trade on Gala. And currently, I'm in the profits, but I'm a little bit worried that crypto may be on a small reversal. We're heading into the weekend as well. Anybody have any thoughts about what crypto is going to do over the weekend, since we're already getting overbought on Friday lunchtime? 4-hour RSI is already crossing the overbought range. And Dogecoin, honestly, on this 4-hour, we didn't really pump that much from the oversold. We were oversold at 11.45 and now we're at 11.72. That's not a big difference between the prices to become from oversold to overbought.
I think crypto in general is gonna dip 2 more times.
Yeah, it has room to dip a few more times.
Yeah, number one will be when other countries decide to finally do something about what we already know, and maybe extra news. In my case, this next dip is when I'm really gonna start buying. I'm expecting maybe another dip and then good news from there. It's gonna take, in my head, it's gonna take about 2 more weeks.
So I think for Dogecoin, it can probably hit 12.2 cents before it gets overbought.
That's something else. Less than I'm watching a Doge and I don't see it going to point 0.5, not even 0.750 anymore. I think a 950 will be the bottom. If it weaks to 889 or something like that, it will be like just a week. But that's it. So in my head, within these next 2 weeks, it's gonna be two big dips. One when all of the countries are in it, not crypto, about the war, and maybe another extra news that we don't see coming.
Yeah. Let me make this Dogecoin chart as well for some of my viewers out there. Alright.
Obviously, I'm about to short everything.
Well, you're not going to let it get a little bit more overbought on the 4-hour?
Yeah. But the intention is to short in general. That's where the lazy river is going low.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, that would be helpful if you could leave a 4-hour Doge chart up if you go away for lunch for a little bit or something.
You know, a 4-hour chart? Mm. Oh. So let me put this in the charts channel as well. I'll put an announcement. And then let me post this in the charts channel as well. And then I'll go over to YouTube, put it on YouTube members. Alright. Alright, I finished with that chart. I put it in the Discord charts. I did announcements as well. I'm trying to think about what charts I'll leave up there when I'm away. Let me see real quick, Gala, real quick. Like, Gala's already starting to curve back down, so that's good. I've seen this pattern multiple times where you'll get a big wick up, and then second wick never matches, and you get like a small downtrend. So I'm hoping that's what happens here with Gala. If this does play out, then my short stays open. If this doesn't play out and we get another high for Gala on the hourly, so say I wake up to like 23, maybe I'll exit my short and then take my profits. Maybe. Just a reminder that if you guys want to show off, we do have a channel called Show Off Your Scalps. You can post in there, show off your trades. Speaking about showing off your trades, let's go back and look at apes. Is there anybody that here shorted apes successfully earlier and was able to get a good position still holding it? Let me work on this real quick.
You think Ethereum's going to go to like 29.95, or is it going to push right up and over that 3 region?
Over the 3 region. Over the 3 region. Apes is trying to pump back up here too, but Apes is like if people want to try to short Apes now, they have to use super low leverage, or they have to wait for it to pump back up. If it's me, I would wait until it pumps back up and gets overbought again. Last time we were overbought, it was around 1376. Right now, it's heading back up there. So if it gets up there again, people could probably short it. Apes is getting a lot of buy pressure here, though. This candle's already 236,000 volume on a 5-minute. We still have 2 minutes left. New hourly candle comes in here in about 2 minutes as well for Apes, Bitcoin. Dogecoin is right here. Let me Oh, we got another stock call earlier today. HGSH. Let's see how that stock did. It's a Chinese stock. So this stock has been staircasing up. We had the golden cross since February 3rd when this is $2. It ran out high at $3. This is Chinese stock, by the way, HGSH. It's a real estate company in China. So I guess real estate in China is growing. This stock's pumping. But it did get halted on a downtrend from 350 as people took profits. It fell over 50 cents per share on the downtrend today on a 4-hour. Yeah, we can see that big downtrend today. Let me check Hertz real quick. Hertz is still looking pretty bad. Hertz was very low, like as it became almost towards bankruptcy. When this thing was under $1, now it shot past 47 at one point. Let's see how Tesla's doing. Tesla's over 900 per share right now. Tesla's still doing that staircase up after that accumulation at 870. It's still pumping up. I think GameStop might be above $90 again. Definitely want to check on GameStop. So if we look at GameStop though on the hourly, it could still make higher highs. All we have to do is break this resistance level for GameStop and it can push up towards the $99 per share. Let me take the Def Cross was earlier in 1 minute, but GameStop, our cycle down, trying to pump, just trying to get up there. We're just getting these lower highs on a short time frame, but we have a lot of options expired today for GameStop. So when I do go AFK later, GameStop will be up there. Do you guys want Dogecoin up there, or what chart do you want up there beside GameStop?
It would be helpful if you left Doge up there for me.
Is the hourly chart fine?
Yeah, perfect.
I mean, if you look at it hourly, Doge is overbought.
Damn, look at Bitcoin.
What happened in Bitcoin?
We got this 415.
Yeah, Bitcoin's running. Can I compare something real quick? But on the hourly, like Bitcoin's, oof, it's overbought. 4 hours up there too. Once it goes past 90 something, that's when we may get up to like 42K for Bitcoin before it's completely overbought in the 4 hour. So, something to consider. GameStop still above $90 per share. Pretty good. I do have a Twitter account. If you guys want to follow my Twitter, it's at BetterThanBeing. I'll copy this, put it in YouTube chat as well for you guys. It's my Twitter account. Currently, there's 2,000 followers. On my last chart on there. This is what the YouTube members saw earlier today. ApeCoin, very bearish, could be a good short. That's when Ape was at $13.80. And we saw his price low as $12.61 since the beginning of that tweet. So, I posted a Twitter for free also. ApeCoin looking really bearish currently. Imagine what happens when more bared ape holders receive their tokens and can dump them on the markets. So, just imagine. It's not worth $13 billion. Not a chance. Let's check the official Bored Ape Yacht Club Twitter. Forgot to follow these guys. On March 16th, they posted about this coin going up there. So, Ape. I mean, Bitcoin's running, but it's overbought. March 16th. Like, that's when it's on Coinbase and stuff. People probably bought high, like $17 plus. GameStop's trying to run. If you don't know anything about Bored Apes, head over to OpenSea.io. And there's going to be a lot of fake ones too. They do have the official ones. And the price floor right now is 93 ETH per. They have over 450,000 ETH traded for this NFT collection. When this first came out, they were very cheap, almost free. These were almost free when they first came out.
When did they come out?
When? It says on their website, so 1 second. And then you can go to the history. It was 0.08 ETH when it first came out. I wish it had the exact date. I have to double check. I mean, I could check the contract here. And I could check the oldest one. It may have it in here on their website, on the code. Oh, but I don't see it on here. But these things have been out for a while. If you check the trading volume, though, for all time, they really didn't start getting a lot of trading volume until 2021 in August. That's when volume spiked. That's when volume started spiking. But these things have been out since May 2021. And then this is our next big volume spike right here after their own coin came out. If you want to grab one, the lowest one you can get right now is 93 ETH. You could probably bid a little bit lower and get one from somebody for probably like 88 and some change. Let's check the let's see if the highest one. Let's check recently sold. Like this one last sold for 100, but I feel like sometimes people might be buying and selling between each other or from their own wallets. Is anybody trying to sell one for the lot? Oh, the one with the gold. They're trying to sell it for over 18,000 ETH. That would be over $54 million if that sells. Properties. It has to like rare the fur. Yeah, there's different ape coins out there. People trying to scam as well. This guy's name has helped me get first ape. But yeah. They also have the Mutant Ape Yacht Club as well. It's 19.19 ETH. Let's check the highest one as well. I don't know if people will list the highest. Some of them 2,000 ETH. Wow. Wow. Right click, save image. I'm gonna use this. Look at that. The eyes are closed. Look at the properties. It's pretty wild. But GameStop's trying to push back up YouTube. Hit that like button if you like GameStop. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break from the charts. You guys are going to be able to keep this chart right here, Doge. But I'm going to be on the voice chat. I'll be here answering questions. And what I have to do right now, I'm going to send out some of those NFTs to the members that messaged me their address. But one thing I want you to notice, RSI is getting dangerously high for the short-term time frame for a lot of these cryptos. And it's 1 p.m. Let me go over here. And I'm going to start sending out some of these NFTs. I'll leave this chart right here. We're well above that support level for Dogecoin now. Apes. Let me try to filter apes as well. Apes is getting lower, so that's good. Feel free to ask questions. I'll be here. I'm just transferring some of these NFTs out. I was hoping that I could transfer them out a lot faster, but it's a little bit of a manual process. All right, OpenSea. We got over 50 people. Let's start from ones that messaged me first. All right. All I got in network is still under maintenance, so may lead to some downtime. May not be able to send these NFTs out right now if that's the case. All right. I just sent out one of them. Takes a little bit of time.
What do you guys see Avalanche doing in this?
I think Avalanche is being used to buy some things today and tomorrow, so it might do okay.
It kind of just seemed used and stable and not really following most of the other trend stuff. So
Great call on that drop.
Think about Avalanche though. You have to remember how fast it ran up.
I should be shorting Ethereum instead of just watching.
It looks like a reversal candle right here.
Yeah, you called it. It's going to go back and retest the 29.
It hit 29.50. It still has gas on the 4 hour though, but the 1 hour already curving back down.
Oh, I don't think it's done running. I think it's just going to retest.
Yeah, so on the 4 hour, it still has gas in the tank to go back up to at least 3,000. I would not be comfortable shorting yet. I would wait for more confirmation that we're dipping, or wait till it gets higher high.
Well, here comes the short right here.
I mean, if I call a short right here, I can see that's overbought on the 5 minute. It could dip a little bit, but still a little bit more gas in the tank. That 4 hour, I've seen multiple times it's like this, and it goes up a few. Might go up $100 more. That would not be liquidation for a lot of people even if it goes $100. So. All right, so a little bit more gas in the tank. If we look on an hourly though, yeah, right here, this is about the price. Like, it may come back down right here. I mean, if people want to short it, it's their choice. How much leverage they're comfortable with. I'll put it in the charts channel though. Let me throw this one. Oh, maybe put it in an announcements channel.
Whoever's trying to talk, you're muted.
Am I muted?
No, you're not.
All right. So I put in the announcements, it's possible to short ETH if it hits 3,000. If it hits 3,000, possible. Let me put it on here. I feel like if it hits 3,000, the most it would break up to is 3,200. So that still provides a lot of room for liquidations on people trying to short. Some people can start shorting here with lower leverage if they would like to. And they would probably be able to get this at a cheaper price. Alright, I'm going to go back to sending these NFTs. It's a slow process. It's manual, but I don't mind it. I do have a lot of people to help, so I do have videos and stuff people can watch if they get stuck, if they don't know how to receive it. Just too many people to message one at a time about how to view their NFT. So I mentioned the steps they can view the NFT on OpenSea.io by connecting their wallet address.
Which folder in is that in?
I mentioned in the text message, it could be in your hidden folder. It might just pop up in your hidden folder if you don't send your profile. But definitely get familiar with OpenSea.io and stuff. Don't tell me to send you guys an NFT if you're not sending me an address. I'm not psychic. I'm not going to know what your address is. So if you want the NFT, you actually have to send the address. If you don't know how to get the address, you can check some of their guides about OpenSea, about MetaMask. You can also Google, but we've already written some guides as well. I need the exact address. Don't send me pictures as well. You send me pictures, I'm not going to type your address. Make it so I can copy and paste at least. You got to think I'm doing this for over 1,000 people. I don't want to manually type each address.
Hell no.
I'm trying to reply to people as much as I can. I got to make screenshots and stuff. Just help me out so that I can get you this stuff for free a lot easier. Otherwise, I might bypass over you and you might not receive one. Alright. If you guys follow the directions, you'll receive one of the NFTs for free. If you don't follow the directions, you're probably going to miss out on the NFT and other people will have it. After I'm done with the giving away for free, I'm just going to list it for sale because this does take a lot of time to send out.
They've been free long enough.
Yeah, they've been free long enough. I didn't want to put it for free on OpenSea because one person could just take them all, and that would not be a good situation. But I may lower the price floor of these once I send them out, and then whoever wants it can get it before the utilization comes through. Let's see what ETH is doing. So we're at 29.38. Yeah, if it bounces up to 3,000, could be a possible short right there. Let's go over to Ape. I think Ape's trying to pump a little bit as well. But right now I'm just sending these NFTs. Got about 20 more people that messaged me that I'm going through right now. I gave some of these away on the YouTube as well. I just want to say that if you guys are asking me how to get an address for a wallet, you may want to Google it first. I have over 1,000 people I have to get through, so you may get your answer faster if you Google.
The thing that off puts a lot of people though, it's if you're using MetaMask, it's the same address for everything.
Right. Well, it's easy. They can just go to OpenSea. They can go to their profile, view their address there, copy and paste. I mean, they're
Well,
going to do
some
it on
people freak
OpenSea
out
anyways.
because they expect a different address for each coin.
Right. I mean, that's why I made a video guide about this a while back too, when I was first giving them away. So it's just about respecting time. You watch a 1-minute video rather than ask me, and you'll get the answer a lot faster. Save us both time. If you have any ERC20 NFTs, like those Bored Apes, once Pulse comes out, you're going to get a copy of those NFTs on the PRC20 network as well. Richard Hart mentioned that in one of the videos. So that's really something that people are looking forward to. Try and knock these addresses out as fast as possible. Let's see. You guys see anything, any price action happening anywhere? Or is it kind of like falling off after we got into the oversold range? Overbought range.
A lot of stocks are doing really well.
Hmm. So here's something interesting. GameStop's pumping again. It's getting closer and closer. It's trying to get up there. If it breaks, we're going to see over $90 per GameStop. Most of that volume is not going to kick in until around 3 o'clock today as well.
I have it at 93 on Robinhood already.
Mm-hmm. It's at $93.02. GameStop's trying to get up there though.
Tesla's 8.99.
Oh yeah. Good God, look at Doge. 0.5%. Killing it.
Still not there yet where I want it to be.
Are you 20xing it too?
No.
I do. I have a thing drawn earlier for if Doge hits 12.2 cents, it's going to be in the overbought range. So we still have more room to go up before Doge is overbought. Guys, if you have to message me about a stock, and if you're not messaging me for like opinion or anything, post about it in Ticker's channel so everybody can know. And then give your logic. And then if you want to share that information, that way I don't have to be the middleman. That's a good thing about Discord. We can all read each other's messages and stuff inside these important text channels. We don't have to go through me and then I send it out. You guys have permission to post in there. All right. I'll send you a message once I send you guys the crown so you can check. You don't have to ask if I sent it. I will let you know if I send it. So there's no guessing. Thing about me, I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting, and I don't like people waiting on me either. All right. Just getting through these people. Alright, Jay Wood. A lot of people have trouble getting their Coinbase wallet. I just recommend you connect to OpenSea.io and you get the address there.
What's up, Tame?
Trying to send out these NFTs. Still got over like 50 people. We're watching Dogecoin pumping right now. GameStop was pumping. ETH is getting closer to being in the completely overbought range. It's at 95 RSI on the hourly. Completely overbought.
What do you think about Ape?
Did you see my post about Ape?
I think I missed that.
Always check the announcements channel. I post a lot, so let me just say that Ape was looking very bearish, not something I would want to touch. Ape is overbought. Ape was overbought. People sold it. And it's overbought at a value where it puts it like earlier it was 17 billion. Now it's 16 billion market value, 13 billion. This thing has to go all the way back down to like maybe 6 billion or lower. And I don't even think 6 billion is worth it. Maybe even like under $1 billion. So Ape is not something I would like. We were already actually on my YouTube member and Discord people, we start shorting it. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. Let's go back to Ethereum chart. Alright, just wake up. It's late. Alright. Yeah, check announcements, check Twitter, check YouTube. So many posts about what happened in regards to Ape. People generally started shorting it around $13.80 today from when I posted, but other people have been shorting this thing from the top. And that's another way Ape people can make money. Alright. Let me get some of these NFTs sent out though. Still have a lot of people. If you guys are sending me like a @ symbol or a QR code, don't do that. Send me the actual address. Let's see. Guys, if I give you the steps, just do those steps for the NFT. Otherwise, I'm not going to send it to you. Alright. So majority of the NFTs are sent out. Alright, CT service, you're the last one right here. I'm about to wrap it up by sending your NFT.
Thank you for the NFT, Tim.
You're welcome. Alright, so I just wrapped up. I just sent it to the last person that followed the steps correctly. Thank you guys for following those steps correctly. Hey, YouTube. I'm a duck. You bought Ape at $12.75. You think the coin's worth $12.75 billion? $12.75 billion for something with very little utility.
You should check that out and compare the market cap to what's next to it. See what's next to it at 15 billion.
Hetz is only like 11 billion right now. It already has more utility from the staking aspect. But I have stuff to do. Get ready. I was happy to be here this morning. Talk about some of the cryptos, especially stuff like Ape. It did get listed on a lot of exchanges.